Dress, check. Shoes, check. Jewelry, check. Hair, humidity, can't be helped. Gala, doing things a little differently this year. That's okay. Everything's a little different right now. But here we are, and we're gonna make the best of it. So, welcome everybody to the 2019-2020 Centennial Kin Canada Service Gala. Enjoy. Tonight you'll hear from our national partners, Hal Rogers Endowment Fund, Canadian Blood Services, Cystic Fibrosis, and of course we're going to announce those all-important numbers, our service numbers and hours, our dollars, which is all exciting and soon to come. But first, I want to introduce you to Team Great Expectations, the 2019-2020 District Service Directors that all formed our National Service Network. District 1, Lisa Birchales and Bill Rosker. District 2, John DeBeers and Tammy Corbett. District 3, Jody Martins. District 4, Hillary Dirksen. District 5, Anita Llewellyn. District 6, Sue Caron. District 7, Donna Atwater, and District 8, Kathy McFarlane and Gil Boissonneau. They've each prepared a short video as their time as District Service Directors in their respective districts. And they've also nominated a club for the Excellence in Service Award. This award was created a couple of years ago by past National President and past National Service Director Penny Lee Smith as a way to celebrate service work within our clubs. Enjoy.
I think we've got a couple of nominees for the Service and Excellence Award.
I believe we do. I think you have all the information for the Merlin Kinsman Club.
I do.
Okay.
So did you know that they own a 10-acre parcel of parkland in their community? And it consists of several baseball diamonds. Okay. And they have a picnic pavilion, a playground, and they just recently added a splash pad. It's all owned and maintained by the Merlin Kinsmen, and they pay 100% of everything. The service dollars that they raise through their ATV draw and their fish fry and other community service projects go to things like taxes, lawn care, and maintenance. But they also support many things in the community, along with the food bank, the children's center, and of course, important to us, cystic fibrosis. What club have you got that you'd like to nominate?
Well, I have a combination of two clubs actually, Goderich and Clinton. The Goderich TV auction has been going for 29 years.
Wow.
And it started 29 years ago as a fundraising project to raise money for a bridge, a trestle that was going to be destroyed. They wanted to save it from the wrecking ball. They raised the money and with their TV auction, and lo and behold, saved the trestle. But the event caught on, and it's still going ahead. And Bill Pollack, member of the Goderich Club, was the original chair, and he is still active in that club. And it's now become a joint effort of four clubs: the Goderich Kinsmen and Canettes, and also the Clinton Kinsmen and Canettes. This year, they had revenue of $58,164.
Wow!
And they had 1,700 of it was direct to CF. They attract 15,000 to 20,000 people every year, and this year was no different. They have 4 different cable companies that they use, and it's an unbelievable project. And you and I had the honor of being there for the night it started, and boy, I'll tell you, these guys really have it together. And what a great way to raise money and serve their community's greatest needs. So my hat's off to them, because it's a lot of work.
Right. Well, kudos to the club. We know in District 1 we do wonderful work throughout the district, but we just thought we'd like to highlight these two events and say way to go.
Hi, it was my pleasure this year to be District 2 Service Director. At the beginning of the year, Governor Kevin Carlson asked everyone to proudly live his tagline and dare to celebrate, which we did. This year will go down in history as not only our centennial year, but certainly one that was unique and special in its own way. I want to thank all the clubs in District 2 for the work that they did. They were able to make a difference in many ways, big and small. We know there was a lot of frustration, but there was also an incredible amount of creativity and perseverance. I want to specifically highlight 2 service projects from District 2. The Service Club of Stonewall reached out to a neighboring community of Marquette and hosted a stick curling bonspiel in early January. This form of curling allows people who have a disability, a back problem, or unable to bend to still be able to play the game. By networking with the curling club, it also provided an opportunity for the Canettes to come back and work at 2 other bonspiels as fundraisers for their club in late January and early March. Congratulations, ladies. Then we have the Kinsman Club of Brandon. What we take for granted. Most of us take basic hygiene products for granted. What happens to those who have to choose between being clean and being fed? Many people struggling to make ends meet cannot afford these items. The Kinsmen assemble hygiene kits containing travel-sized toiletries in Ziploc bags for convenient storage for those who don't have a permanent bathroom. Each kit contains a new pair of men's briefs, socks, soap, shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste, razor, shaving cream, as well as other hygiene necessities. These are then given to men with low income accessing Samaritan House. Thank you, gentlemen, and congratulations to the Kinsman Club of Brandon. Thank you, District 2, for everything you continue to do to make a difference.
Hi everyone, my name is Jody Martins and I am the outgoing Service Director for D3. This has been a very challenging year for everyone due to COVID, and it's been awesome to see how every club has adapted to go with how the world is turning right now. I'm very sad to say that our Polar Bear Dip had to be postponed. All the work that D3 and D4 had put into it, I'm hoping that the incoming crew can make this dream come true and that this great fundraiser can go ahead. The 2 clubs that I nominated were the Saskatoon and District Canettes and the new Unity Kin Club. I'll start with the Saskatoon and District Canettes. The Saskatoon Canettes were given the Golden Carrot Award from the Saskatoon Food Bank for their contributions to the garden to grow food for the food bank. They were able to grow 429.5 pounds of food. This food was then used in the food bank to feed the less fortunate people of Saskatoon and area. Another annual fundraiser that the Canettes do is their mitts, toques, and coats drive, and they donate everything to the food bank as well. So they go down on a Saturday morning and they hand out the coats and mitts and toques and make sure that everybody has warm clothing for the winter season. As many people are not able to afford this, this is a great fundraiser. The second club I want to nominate, Unity Kin Club. This is a fairly new club and it has been working so hard in their community. They sponsored the high school football team Warrior Night Lights game. They did amazing jobs with the Day of Kindness. They bagged groceries and at their local food store. They helped a band set up for a performance and made coffee, and then they paid for people's movie admissions. They have also helped beautify the parks in their community, and I just noticed that they're putting a new fence up at their kin park. D3 has so many amazing clubs. It was impossible to pick just two, but these were the two that stood out to me for this year. Thank you for a great year, and I look forward to seeing what the next year has in store for us, and I'm hoping that we can try and get back to a little bit of normalness. Have a great rest of your summer, everybody, and thank you for everything that you do.
Hi everyone, I'm Hilary Dirksen, District 4 Service Director. There are two clubs among the many across the district that I would like to nominate. The first one is the Leduc Kinsmen, who partnered with the Leduc West Antique Society to take over the Leduc Country Lights after the previous organizer set to retire. The project had been months in the making, with the whole club of approximately 30 kinsmen taking part in one way or another, and a total of 2,113 hours from start to finish. Not only did they raise awareness of the kin within their community, the project, which lasted from November 30th to December 31st, helped many other service clubs within the area, with $6,700 being raised through a donation box for the local Boys and Girls Club, and 6,533 pounds of food being collected for the local food bank. Awesome job, guys. The next club is the Edmonton Connects. This is the 19th year for the project and the 9th year that the Connect Club of Edmonton has been involved. It all started with a girl and her mom in Sherwood Park who wanted to give back to their community. As a hairdresser, she thought of a wonderful idea to provide underprivileged children a nice haircut for Christmas. The project grew to include a contribution to the local school's lunch and snack program. The club hosted grade 6 students at the Beaner Salon for haircuts, a pizza lunch and cupcakes, and a photo session and craft. All 273 kids received a goodie bag complete with a toothbrush, toothpaste, pajamas, slippers, a hat, mittens, book, a gift, and candy bag. Also stuffed animals and much, much more. Altogether, the project took 195 hours from 18 members plus other kin family. Awesome job, ladies. I'm so proud of everything that all clubs have done across District 4 and the association.
Congratulations, District 5, on a job well done this year. Even with COVID-19 and our social distancing restrictions, we didn't let it stop us from achieving our goals. We exceeded our goals, donating over $56,000 to cystic fibrosis, and that's not even including the Walk to End CF. We also managed to raise over $55,000 for the Kinsman Foundation, and that's without the golf tournament this year. So thank you for that. For CBS, we managed to donate 32 units in a time when people were staying home and staying safe. Topping all of this off was 100% service reporting. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for that. At this time, I'd like to highlight a club for the Service Excellence Award, the Kin Campus Club of Victoria. The Kin Campus Club of Victoria is comprised of an amazing group of students that have embraced the Kin Canada logo of supporting the community's greatest need and ran with it since the joining of the Kin family. Their initiative title, PASS, Pass Exams, stands for Panic, Anxiety, and Stress Solutions, a title for mental health awareness, tent organized and run by the club with the important topic of student mental health. And in this day and age, with all that we go through, mental health is very high on all of our priority lists. Giving back to their fellow peers during these stressful times, have worked hard to collaborate and run an event each semester. They give away items themed with the intention to promote healthy studying habits, good nutrition, and overall lightheartedness as exams approach, all the while promoting kin and recruiting members. Over 200 University of Victoria students have benefited from such items as much needed coffee, gum, popcorn, the ever-present stress ball, a little bit of adult crayon and coloring time during exams. So thank you to the Kin Campus Club of Victoria for sticking by all of us and showing us what serving the community really means. Thank you and have a great day.
Life member Sue Caron here, Service Director of District 6. I would like to present the following to the Kinsman Club of Trenton for their annual toy drive. For over 40 years, they've been collecting toys, games, books, and clothing and distributed them to families in need. In December of 2019, they did 398 children, but they've done as many as 710. And they turned Distribution Day into another fun project. They get volunteers, they get 25 personnel from the Air Force Base. The mayor and council come out and other volunteers. So there they are spreading the word of kin while they're having fellowship and having fun over the distribution of these toys. My second nomination is the Kinsman Club of Kingston for their Dream House Draw. Yes, I said Dream House Draw. For 31 years, they've been raffling off a house. They print 8,000 tickets, and the prizes are as follows. There's 10 prizes of $1,000, one prize of $5,000, one prize of $10,000, and then the house. They raise this money for all their community projects that they give to, but in particular this year I've nominated them because they've always given to cystic fibrosis. And with this year of COVID, we've had a little bit of problems getting our donations out, but they managed to donate $25,000 to CF. And for this, I think they should be commended. Thank you.
Hello fellow kin, my name is Donna Atwater, District 7 Service Director 2019-2020. I'm very proud to nominate the following District 7 Kin Service projects for the Excellence in Service Award. The first nomination is a Kin Family Christmas Appeal, a joint project between the Connect Club of Central PEI and the Summerside Kinsmen. The project is nominated because of the kin engagement and impact on the community. The project consists of a local TV telethon and auction, collecting and fundraising of food and gifts for the family Christmas hampers. The Kin family work with community services, Salvation Army, local businesses, and community volunteers to make the project a success. In 2019, the Christmas Appeal celebrated the 70th anniversary, providing approximately $50,000 in gifts and food hampers for 349 seniors, 399 kids, and 245 families. 12,000 community service hours accumulate for this project. My second nomination is for the Conception Bay Kin Food Drive, which is held in conjunction with the town Santa Claus Parade. This project is nominated because it shows kin volunteering in the community with the local Pathfinders and Girl Guides, collecting $4,320.95 in cash donations and approximately $9,000 worth of groceries for the Conception Bay South and Paradise food banks. My third nomination is the 28th Seniors Supper. This project is nominated because every year the Miramichi Kinsmen partner with the Newcastle Lions Club to provide a complimentary meal to seniors in the Miramichi area. A request for a donation at the door is made for the food bank. Over 500 seniors had an opportunity to socialize and enjoy a complimentary meal. 2,038 food items and $158 were collected for the food bank. Thank you and congratulations everyone.
Hi, good evening. My name is Kathy McFarlane, and I'm an outgoing Service Director for District 8. It gives me great pleasure to nominate the Pickering Kinsmen and Kinettes for an Excellence in Service Award. They built playhouses for children in partnership with the Habitat for Humanity in their community where new apartment complexes were being built. It's an especially exciting project for the club since they had a number of new members join them this year, and we're able to see just what Service through Kin is all about. They had some of the larger pieces cut for them, but they were able to put the playhouses together by working together as a team. It was hard for some of the guys apparently to step back and allow some of the ladies to take over, but the ladies found out that they're able to use a hammer and a saw sometimes just as well as the guys. So I'm excited to have this award presented to them on behalf of Gil Boissonneau and myself as the outgoing service team, and look forward to many more exciting projects for the club in the near future. Thanks again, and congratulations, Pickering, Kinsman, and Canets.
I want to personally thank our district service directors. The time and their commitment over the last 18 months getting ready to serve their districts, and then being boots on the ground for the last 12, and of course, whatever it is that we've been through for the last 4. It's really been unprecedented times. And in addition to that, they've committed to working with the incoming service directors because nobody really knows what to expect for the 12 months to come. But everybody wants to continue to see our success. And to that, I thank you dearly. A big part of our success is our national partners. These partnerships form an integral part of KIN, but we also know this to not be a one-way street. While certainly our partners benefit from our amazing network of clubs and volunteers, we too as members have an opportunity to benefit from that partnership by extending our own personal networks and have access to additional training and be able to expand into other organizations that have become a passion for us over the length of our KIN careers. Now I'd like to introduce Allison Palachuk, the chair of the Hal Rogers Endowment Fund. Allison is a member of the Calgary Canets and has been an HREF trustee for 3 years. Outside of KIN, she runs an organization called Made by Mama, which supports families in crisis.
National President Coop and fellow KIN. I'm very pleased to be here representing the Hal Rogers Endowment Fund and our Board of Trustees tonight. The Hal Rogers Endowment Fund was established in 1994 in honor of founder Hal and his passion for supporting the education of our Canadian students. For the past 26 years, we have been raising funds through club and individual donations to make a difference in the lives of students across our country through KIN Canada bursaries. As many of you know, COVID-19 has put an incredible strain on charities across this country, and the Hal Rogers Endowment Fund is no exception. In May of this year, our annual donations were so low that we were only going to be able to award 16 bursaries next year. But in 1 month, you came through, and with your amazing support and donations, we are thrilled to announce that we will be able to award 46 bursaries to community-minded students next year. Yay! At National Convention each year, we share the total value of bursary checks paid out that year. This would equal the number of applicants selected in the previous year. We'd now like to present a virtual check in recognition of the bursaries that were dispersed in the 2019-2020 KIN year, totaling $54,000 to the students of Canada. We gave out 54 bursaries to amazing students like Sean. Sean was a recipient of one of our KIN Canada bursaries. In fact, he was awarded the first Diane Rogers Bursary for Excellence as the top scoring applicant. Sean was incredibly grateful to receive this bursary, and he wants to share a message with you, our family of KIN.
Hi there, my name is Sean Bamra and I'm a medical student at McGill University who was the lucky recipient of one of the KIN Canada bursaries in 2018 to 2019. I just want to say thank you to the KIN Canada membership and KIN Canada as a whole for providing this bursary and for really supporting the community in all that you do. So I was asked to speak about what this bursary means to me, and I'm really honored to have received the bursary because of the support it provides, the fact that I'm able to pursue my medical education a little bit more easily. but I'm also very thankful to have received this award from such an excellent organization. So in a way, to receive this award from an organization as charitable and as giving as Kin Canada makes me really feel like what I'm pursuing and the goals I have are in line with such an amazing organization. So I'd like to thank you again for all that you do, both in the community and with these bursaries, for helping support students in need. The honor that it bestows is not simply from Kin Canada and from their connections, but also from the fact that it means that I've almost been accepted into the Kin Canada family. So, after receiving this award, I met with my local Kin Canada chapter in Oakville, Ontario, and I got to see the amazing work they do. So when I received my award, I actually got the chance to spend time with them and see exactly what they do. And they were warm, they were welcoming, and they really made me realize that everything that Kin Canada does, from the bursaries to what they do in the community, is for helping other people. And I am so honored to have been sort of invited into that. I look forward to continuing on my path in medical school and my pursuit of saving lives. But I also would like to be very involved with Kin Canada in the future. And when I get the chance to return back to my hometown, I hope that I get the chance to spend more time with them and work with Kin Canada. I'm deeply honored, and I hope to be involved with Kin Canada long into the future. And I will always cherish this bursary and exactly what Kin Canada has done for both me and the community in general. So thank you again, and thank you for all that you provide, both from at the bursary level, but also what you provide in the community to everybody who needs help. So thank you so much.
That is the impact of a Kin Canada bursary. I'm now excited to present our Ambassador of Learning Award. In 2017, we created this award to recognize clubs who support the vision and mission of our program, run creative and dedicated projects and fundraisers, and help us raise the profile of HREF in our communities. This will be our 4th award to present to a club or an individual who has made a significant effort in their community to support and bring awareness to the Hal Rogers Endowment Fund. The 2020 Ambassador of Learning Award is going to the Kinsmen Club of Winnipeg. Yay! And while we are very sad that we cannot present this award in person, we do want you to know how much we appreciate the support our program has been given. And we will be sending your club an award plaque in appreciation of your ongoing support of Canadian students. As you all know, we had a very ambitious goal of raising enough donations through our 100 for 100 campaign in order to celebrate our Kin Canada Centennial by awarding $100,000 bursaries this summer. And I'm proud and incredibly excited to say that we actually exceeded that goal. After a busy spring scoring all of the bursary applications, we are thrilled to announce that we will be awarding 123 bursaries to students who are attending school this fall. And with the global pandemic making it even harder on students to thrive, we know these bursaries are needed now more than ever. We do have to thank the Winnipeg Kinsmen one more time for helping us with an extra special donation that allowed us to award more than the 100 bursaries we had planned on awarding. So thank you again. Thank you all for helping us make such an incredible impact in our community. Thank you, Kin Canada, for believing in Founder Hal's vision for supporting the higher education of our Canadian students. I just want to give you a quick cheers. Cheers to 100 Kin years.
Thanks, Allison, for being such an important part of our Service Network team. Your contribution both to our team as well to HREF has been invaluable. Our next partner highlight is Canadian Blood Services. The Service Network has been fortunate to work with Danielle Lagarde. She is their Senior Manager of Partnership Relations. She's been with CBS for 8 years and has been working with various other charities for over 15, so we certainly benefit from your experience and your expertise.
Hi, this is Danielle Lagarde from Canadian Blood Services.
First of all, let me say thank you for inviting me to your 2020 virtual conference. It's great to be with you all across the country, even if I'm coming to you from your phones and your laptops. And secondly, let me, on behalf of Canadian Blood Services, say happy anniversary. 100 years is a huge accomplishment for any organization, and so congratulations to all of the members and all of the hard work that I know that has gone into all of the celebrations this year. So what I get to do today is share some very exciting news and share with you all of the accomplishments that Kin Canada has done with us through our partnership in 2019. So in 2019, Kin Canada pledged 1,145 units of blood to be donated, and your actual amount was 1,405 units of blood. So this is the 4th year in a row that the members, Kin Canada members, have blown this out of the water and really rallied to support Canada's Lifeline. So I really want to say thank you. One of your biggest accomplishments, to be honest, is you've recruited over 185 new members to all of your groups and your PFL numbers, and that's a really hard accomplishment. Kin Canada is probably one of our largest growth partners across the country, and you're certainly our largest service organization partner, so thank you very much. And at the very end, what I get to do is talk about the district that contributed the most units. And for another consecutive year, this was District 8. And certainly shout out to the Kin Canada, or the Kinet Club of Sudbury, who contributed the most to their final pledge and units collected. And overall, District 8 collected 620 units and recruited over 20 new members to their District 8 pledge numbers. So again, thank you very much to all of you for your continued support. I know these are difficult times and we really appreciate partners like you. So enjoy the rest of your conference, and again, happy anniversary.
Dear Sophie, each and every one of us knows someone in need. Every time you visit, you save a life. Even when you are busy, you make time for us.
And Adam, for that, we'll always be grateful. But it doesn't just stop with us. It's the lives of the recipients you've touched along the way, the good nights, the spontaneous mornings, the new connections that bring joy
and laughter. Over the years, you remain a blood donor, and for that, we thank you.
Thanks, Danielle, for your contribution to our network. Again, it's like personal contacts like Danielle and Allison that allow our DSDs to have the most up-to-date information to provide our clubs, which allow us to only be more successful. Now, February. Something incredible happened in February. Kin Canada turned 100 years old. And we unleashed our members to go out and celebrate our centennial and remind our communities of all the good that we've done and that we want to continue to do. As part of our centennial celebration, we also held our 7th annual National Day of Kindness. 253 clubs registered and participated across the country. Now I'd like to show you a short video of all the amazing things that happened from coast to coast during National Day of Kindness. Congratulations to all of our clubs that have participated in National Day of Kindness. It's events like these that set Kin apart from the rest. It allows us to come together and participate on a particular day and really show this country that we still believe in our communities. Before I cue up the next video, I want to talk briefly about two extraordinary gentlemen. Dustin Pumphrey, our Kin CF liaison, and Jeff Beach, Chief of Corporate Services and Strategic Development for Cystic Fibrosis Canada. These two have been a monstrous part of our service network, contributing both time, information, and leadership. While their roles are partnership related between Kin and CF, this has never limited them to the way in which they provide guidance, experience, and leadership to our team. And to them, I am eternally grateful.
Hi, I'm Kelly Grover, President and CEO of Cystic Fibrosis Canada. Although I really wish I was there in person to celebrate the 100 years of Kin service, I truly appreciate the opportunity to share this message with you. The Kin Canada and Cystic Fibrosis Canada partnership is a really unique and special one. Our partnership has evolved to the point that Kin is a part of our CF community, standing side by side with our team as we strive to improve the lives of people living with cystic fibrosis. As you well know, CF is a devastating disease. When our partnership was formed in the 1960s, children born with cystic fibrosis weren't not expected to live long enough to attend school. But today, the estimated median age of survival for someone born with cystic fibrosis is over 52 years of age. And we thank Kin Canada for helping us raise the needed funds that have helped to fuel the changes in research, healthcare, and advocacy, and lent to the progress we've seen for people diagnosed with CF. Although we've come so far, and there's so much hope within the CF community for continued progress, we know we still have a long way to go. People living with CF are not enjoying the quality of life that they should, and importantly, we're still seeing too many people die far too young. Right now, CF Canada is fighting for access to disease-modifying drugs that have the potential to significantly change the lives of people living with cystic fibrosis in Canada. To ensure we get these needed medicines to people in Canada, we will need your help to raise funds and to advocate, now more than ever. And I know that together, we can make needed change and ensure that the outcomes for people diagnosed with cystic fibrosis are improved. I cannot thank you enough for all of your support and hard work. Thank you so much, and congratulations on 100 years of Kin service. Take care, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Wally Speckert, and I live with cystic fibrosis. I've also been suffering from a bout of double vision recently, so I apologize for the eye patch. Now, over the years, I've had the opportunity to meet with many of you at Kin and Cystic Fibrosis Canada functions and events. The Kin partnership has been part of my life and that of my family since I was a child. I was born in 1960, the same year that Cystic Fibrosis Canada was incorporated. Now, in those days, parents of babies born with CF were told that there was not much that could be done to help their children. My parents were basically told to take me home, keep me comfortable, and were warned that I would not likely live long enough to reach my 4th birthday or even learn to spell my own name. Well, some of you know me, and some of you know my mother, Suzanne Speckert, who was also on the board of CF Canada and involved in the organization for many decades. And you know that we Speckers don't give up. Instead of staying home, being quiet, and preparing to die as a child, I was encouraged to be active and to live life to the fullest. It's because of patients like me who are active and eating well, the clinicians such as Dr. Douglas Crozier at the Hospital for Sick Children in Toronto started to question the conventional wisdom around cystic fibrosis treatment, leading to shifts in philosophy. The high-fat, high-salt CF diet was recommended, and children with cystic fibrosis were encouraged to be physically active through sports and exercise, and to have chest therapy done to help loosen and clear the thick, sticky mucus that clogs CF lungs and leads to infection and the destruction of tissue in the lungs over time. Unlike many of my peers with cystic fibrosis, I have survived childhood, continued to defy the odds, graduated from university, started a career, getting married, and even having children of my own. I continued to be active and tried to stay as healthy as possible, but over time, cystic fibrosis did take its toll on my health. My lung function worsened dramatically when I reached my 50s, and I was eventually told that a double lung transplant was my only hope for survival. After a couple of false alarms calls for new lungs, an appropriate set of healthy donor lungs was found, and I underwent a successful double lung transplant in Toronto in December of 2016. So there I was, already having outlived almost everyone I knew who was born with cystic fibrosis around the same time as I was, with new lungs and a new lease on life. This meant I was able to walk my daughter down the aisle when she got married, and even become a grandfather. Things I never imagined would be possible. In fact, I will turn 60 years old in September, something that seemed impossible when the connection between Cystic Fibrosis Canada and KIN began, but is about to become a dream realized. I'm sharing my story with you to show you that your work and the support KIN provides to Cystic Fibrosis Canada really does make a difference for people like me and the 4,300 other Canadians who live with cystic fibrosis. Your contributions funded the research and healthcare programs that ultimately have allowed me to survive and live my life. And I'm looking forward to more of it. But at the same time, I realize that I am one of the lucky ones. Most people with cystic fibrosis, even those who are young adults today, are unlikely to live as long as I already have. Many are not able to have careers or families because they are so sick. In fact, in recent years, half of the people who died from cystic fibrosis complications were under the age of 33 years. So, on behalf of all Canadians with cystic fibrosis and their families, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to everyone within KIN Canada for your continued support. Please remember us and don't ever give up on the fight until CF stands for Cure Found, and we can have a party to end all parties together in celebration of our joint success. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jeff Beach. One of the most rewarding aspects of my role with Cystic Fibrosis Canada is being the relationship manager for the KIN CF partnership. I'm continuously amazed at the passion and the commitment that KIN clubs and members have for cystic fibrosis right across this country. I'd like to thank everyone at KIN Canada for the many ways that you have contributed to our partnership, from participating in fundraising events such as the Walk to Make Cystic Fibrosis History, to organizing community fundraisers, to helping out with local Cystic Fibrosis Canada chapters. The impact of your contributions is felt by all who live with this disease and by all of us who work on their behalf. At this time, I'd like to thank and acknowledge the 2019-2020 KIN CF Liaison Team. It's been an absolute pleasure working with such an incredible group of volunteer leaders such as yourselves, who work hard and have fun doing it. So to the Chair, Dustin Pumphrey, the National Service Director, Vicki Andrews, District Service Directors, Lisa Burkales and Bill Rosker from District 1, Tammy Corbett, District 2, Jody Foster, District 3, Hillary Dirksen, District 4, Anita Llewellyn, District 5, Sue Caron, District 6, Donna Atwater, District 7, Gil Boissonneau, and Kathy McFarland from District 8. A huge thank you to each and every one of you for all your great work this year. I'd also like to acknowledge National President Brian Cooper, National Vice President Terry Iredale, the board and staff at KIN Canada, the club and zone CF chairs, and the KIN members who have helped not just with fundraising, but also in supporting our advocacy efforts. You've written letters, you've met with your elected officials to let your voice be known. We thank you for all the ways that you've helped us this year. It's all of these things and all of you that make this partnership so amazing. Congratulations to all of you on 100 years, and thank you for your incredible service to the community.
I'm Dustin Pumphrey, and I have the pleasure of serving as the CF Chair for the KIN Canada Cystic Fibrosis Canada Liaison Committee for 2019 to 2021. My first year as chair was at times exhilarating and rewarding, and more recently frustrating, as we've had to scale back all we wanted to accomplish because of COVID-19. But for the past 100 years, KIN Canada has risen and stood up for Canadian communities no matter what the challenge. I am very proud of the way KIN Canada has continued to support our partnership with Cystic Fibrosis Canada, and we continue to find new ways to help raise money and offer our support in any way we can. Thank you to all members and clubs for your support of our partnership with Cystic Fibrosis Canada. Each year, we recognize clubs and individuals who have gone above and beyond in their support through the Bill Skelly and the Ian F. McClure Awards. The 2019-2020 Bill Skelly Awards are presented to a maximum of one club per district to recognize outstanding Kinsmen, Kinet, and Kin clubs from coast to coast for their efforts in raising funds and public awareness for Cystic Fibrosis Canada. I want to thank every Kin club and the district service directors who helped us find and submit the award nominations for this year's award, and to let you know how much we really appreciate your efforts in doing this. Without further ado, let's announce this year's winners of the 2019-2020 Bill Skelly Awards. District 1, Kinsman Club of Goderich for your TV auction. Kin clap. District 2, the Kinsman Club of Brandon for your Ride for the Breath of Life event. District 3, the Lloydminster and District Kinets for your Glow Run. District 4, the Kinsman Club of Coaltail for your Grey Cup Raffle. District 5, the Port Coquitlam Kinsmen for your Puck CF event. District 7, the Florenceville Kin Club for Shoot CF in the Butt. And lastly but not leastly, District 8, the Kinet Club of Timmins for your CF Christmas auction. Once again, everybody, thank you very much for your award submissions. Kin Ian McClure was instrumental in building the CF partnership in its early days, and he was relentless in his pursuit of CF becoming a national service project, which it did in 1987. The Ian F. McClure Award is awarded to a kinsman or kinet in recognition for their exceptional skills in coordinating and motivating groups of donors and volunteers for fundraising projects for the benefit of Cystic Fibrosis Canada and for Canadians living with cystic fibrosis. There is only one award given out nationally per year. Sadly, Ian passed away in 2019, but we are proud to carry on his legacy in support of Cystic Fibrosis Canada and our partnership with them. And I am pleased to announce the winner of this year's Ian F. McClure Award. Congratulations, John Ross from District 7. For those of you who are not aware, John has been a member of KIN Canada for more than 30 years. Over the years, he has passionately supported CF Canada and inspired countless others from kin and community to join him in these efforts, including the Maritime for a Cure event, Santa Sac CF, the NHL Road Trip fundraiser, and most recently the CF trip to Machu Picchu. Congratulations, John, on this well-deserved honor, and thanks to all you do to support the KIN CF partnership. Once again, everybody, thank you very much. It's much appreciated, all your efforts.
In closing, we are so excited to announce that as of the end of Cystic Fibrosis Canada's most recent fiscal year, January 31st, 2020, the KIN CF partnership has generated an outstanding $48,735,000 We're getting so close to that $50 million milestone, and we'll get there soon together. But what's most important is that we're making progress year over year towards our shared vision of a world without cystic fibrosis. Thank you.
Thanks again, Jeff and Dustin. What's fantastic about our team is that we get to continue on together with the incoming service network, the Determinators. I'm so looking forward to our time together again. And before we announce the numbers, and we've all been patiently waiting for, we've compiled some amazing service footage of the past kin year here, and we want to share it with you now. Now for the numbers that we've all been waiting for. I'm so excited. This is the part where we'd normally all get teary-eyed and I'd be at the podium, I'd be a little bit of a mess. And well, despite the bad hair and the wind and everything else, I get to have a little bit of a controlled medium. And I've only deleted about 75 takes of this, so we should be okay. I'm going to be announcing each district total in the numerical order of districts, and then of course the national service totals. Before I do, and I know I'll say it a few more times before this presentation is done, I want to thank every kin member for everything that you've done. Collecting the information that we present here tonight is huge. None of us volunteer because we want that pat on the back. But you know what? It's time to raise our flag. It's time to be proud of the work that we've done and proudly say, this is what we did, followed by a quick, we'd love to have you join us. Would you like to come to a meeting? So, without further ado, here is King Canada's centennial service hours and service dollar totals. Still have goosebumps. District 1 coming up 15% over last year with 93% of clubs reporting. 48,551 service hours and a total service dollars of $1,385,155.11. District 2 coming up 4.8% from last year for 100% of clubs reporting. 19,252.5 service hours for a grand service dollar total of $1,615,299.97. District 3 for a second year in a row coming in at 100% of clubs reporting, totaling 69,921 service hours and $2,487,768 in service dollars, plus an additional $5,523,472 from Telemiracle for a grand total of $8,011,240.58. District 4 coming in so close at 99% of clubs reporting, 74,454.5 service hours and a service dollar total of $3,510,121.49. District 5 coming up 10.8% for 100% clubs reporting, had 17,380.5 service hours and a service dollar total of $738,371.69. District 6 coming in at 8.8% increase for 85% of clubs reporting, 23,071 service hours and a service dollar total of $884,662.17. District 7 coming in again this year at 100% clubs reporting, for a total service hours of 88,003 hours and service dollar total of $1,660,565.61. District 8 at 96% of clubs reporting, 22,892.5 service hours and a total service dollar of $691,269.24. So before I announce the final 2019-2020 national totals, I want to send out a huge thank you to everybody who took the time to submit your service dollars and your service hours. The information is truly, truly invaluable. So without further ado, here are our service totals. Coming in at 4% higher over last year, a total of 97.4% of clubs reported service dollars and service hours, for a total of 363,526 service hours. That's 41 and a half years of service inside of our last kin year. It's said that for every hour of service spent in the community, it's like investing $20 into our community. That's a whopping total of $7.27 million more of an investment into our communities over the past year. And for our final total for the 2019-2020 kin year. Congratulations, King Canada. It's $18,496,685.86. Congratulations. More than $18 million in service dollars invested into our communities, an additional $7 million, more than $7 million, in service hours invested into our community. 41 and a half years of service performed inside of 12 months. Pandemic be damned, we've so got this. Before I go into my closing remarks, I'm going to recognize a few other people, so I want to get this done now. Kin Canada is so great, and we are fortunate to be surrounded by not only fantastic members, but a support system that is second to none. So firstly, I want to thank Grant Farron. Grant has answered so many emails, text messages, Facebook messages, and has led with such beauty through all of this. I really want to say thank you for all the things that you've done. Thank you in advance for whatever is about to happen, and just for being there, so patient and steady through all of this. And in addition to Grant, there's an incredible staff that have pushed through like nobody's business. To all the fantastic women of Kin Canada HQ, there is nobody as great as you. Thank you for your time, your commitment, your unimaginable amount of patience with so many of us. None of this would be possible without your support and your wisdom and your commitment. And personally, I want to thank Christine Stahl, my partner in crime. This has been absolutely a phenomenal year. It's had its ups, its downs, and yet here we are. I am so thrilled to have been a part of this with you by my side, and I'm so excited for the year to come. Thank you. So, like I said in my opening remarks, some things change, and that's okay. So here, during the Service Gala, I float in my pink flamingo floaty in New Brunswick. I've avoided the C word tonight a little bit. I wanted to avoid that because I really wanted to focus on the most important one, which was Centennial. 100 incredible years for Kin Canada. That said, my rose-colored glasses really aren't that great. Usually because my glasses make it to the bottom of my purse and they get scratched, but that's not relevant here. I want to applaud all of our clubs and members for waiting out this storm, for doing what was right, not only to weather out this storm and to keep themselves safe, but to keep our community safe, to keep Kin Canada safe. We're going to be needed in the months to come because of this pandemic, maybe even years. And we have to get ourselves ready for that. And as we move forward, we need to be mindful of the ever-changing community needs that we need to serve. The way we volunteer has changed. It's not stopped, it's only changed. And now we need to learn how to change with it. I want to thank each and every Kin member on behalf of all Canadian communities. We all know that our communities are a better place because of our volunteerism, a better place for our families, our neighbors, and each of us are better people because we've surrounded ourselves with the best. So, this is where I would normally raise a glass, but instead, I'm going to tell you to sit back, relax, and rest up, Kin Canada. We have so much work to do. Thank you. So, dress, check. Shoes, check. Hair, humidity's really not my friend. Jewelry, check. Gala, it's a little different, isn't it? It's okay though. We're gonna make the best of this.